It's Friday, the 16th of February, 2018. And that means it's time for one thing, and one thing only. It's time for today's Quiz and Biscuit reviews. What's going on, people? How are you all? Good to see Big Fun Art. Good to see Commander Azzy Iron. Good to see Alec John Turner, Commander Benkai, Jack Little, the Honey Thief, Fumballs, Commander Benkai. All of the best ones are here. Thank you so much for joining today. I'm going to turn down the elevator music just a little. Just drop it down. Just a notch. It's Friday. Hello, Panda Trap. Hello, Ingmarvin Spengen. Commander Ushiny and Millstone Barn. Again, they want to make sure that their presence is known, so then they can be included in the best ones that are here. What have you all been up to? How have your weeks been? What has been the highlight of your week? The highlight of my week is this show right now. How could we do anything else? Never knew how much I missed that elevator music. RKO and gaming, I know, and I think that I've probably stolen it. So if this was ever successful, even more than it already is, of course, then I'd probably be sued for all sorts of copyright infringement. But it seems to be fine. No one ever calls us up on it, so yeah, carry on. It's a sunny day in Spain today. That's very nice. It is still, of course, only the early days of Febby Debbie. We're right in the middle of Febby Debbie right now. One of my favourite months of the year is Febby Debs. Looking forward to Marchiarchi, the Mariachi month, everyone knows it as. Anyway, today, hello, thanks for joining. If you're new, thanks for coming along and thanks for watching. If you're old, thanks for coming along and thanks for watching. And if you're neither or somewhere in between or you're not sure, thanks a lot for coming along and thanks for watching. Great. And yes, Big Fun Art. Yesterday was great. Did some EDRP in Twitch. It's good fun. Funballs is leaving tonight on a plane. I'm not sure about that. I don't really understand that. The Duchies have won another gold medal at the Olympics. Don't yet. Bo has been cheering at her desk for the last few days. Apparently the Dutch have been doing quite well. I wonder how the US team are doing. I know one man who may be paying attention to that, although I'm not particularly sure he has too much pride in his own nation these days. But his name is WNL, and I think I'm receiving word. Yes, I'm receiving word that the static should be breaking up anytime soon. And yeah, there's his face. And hello, WNL. Can we receive you all the way?
Hello, how are you?
Kirkham in the United Kingdom.
Sunny Lancashire, yes.
Sunny. How is sunny Lancashire today?
Beautifully and sunny, and slightly warmer than yesterday.
What? Okay.
It's been a cold few days.
I see. Okay.
Well, actually, I've been away. I've been on the other side of the country and experienced snow. Not enough to make a snowman, but some snow.
But some. You like making a snowman, don't you? You're well known for wanting to create either sand sculptures or snowmen.
Well, yeah, if there's enough snow, it has to be turned into a snowman. And the same with sand. If it's packable, yeah, why bother going in the sea?
If it's packable, it's stackable.
There you go. Yes.
That's a good rhyme. If it's packable,
although you're not allowed to
it's
use,
stackable.
You can only use what you find on the beach. You're not allowed to use anything. It's just old sticks and things and to scrape it together. No fair, packing it into these molds and things like that. That's
what are some of your favorite creations that you've made? No, WNL's been in the UK in Kirkham for a long time. Sorry, go on. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Did you wind up the internet this morning?
Did I wind it up?
Wind up the internet this morning because it seems there's a tiny bit of a delay today.
Yes, I agree, but no, I haven't. I treat it nicely.
Did you take it out for dinner?
No. I took it out for dinner.
So what's your favourite creation? Either sand or snow. What is your favourite creation?
Well, one of each. With the sand, it was on the Isle of Mull, and it was a horse sort of coming up out of the ground, sort of reining up sort of thing, hooves and yeah, front. It was okay. Couldn't do the whole horse, obviously, but and then the tide came in and took what little horse was there away.
There's something poetic, isn't there, about sandcastles being destroyed by the sea at the end of the day? Because you're creating something that isn't a permanent mark. But then can you ever create a permanent mark on this world anyway? And is it not just a metaphor for the larger existence of life on this earth?
Back to Keats and Ozymandias. Yes, right, yeah. Look at my works, all ye in despair.
As the Honey Thief says, WNL's favourite creation should be Ed, of course. I do have an older sister, so that would be unfair for us to say, but I am the better of the Lewis the Lewis creations. Okay, entropy is the word you're looking for, Ed. Thank you, not Biffle. It's very kind of you to clear that up. What's your favourite snow creation?
Well, it wasn't. I made a snow dog once. That was way back in the big snow of 1963. And your uncle and I, your Uncle Ed, namesake, yes, we made this beautiful snow dog, four legs, independent, huge. It was a sort of a Saint Bernard.
Nice.
Called Saint Bernard. Yeah.
That's nice. Very good. Fantastic. Great.
That was okay.
No, it's good. Well done. I'm pleased to hear about those. So, how are you?
I'm okay. As I say, yesterday I was over. Well, we were over in Northumberland, experiencing subarctic temperatures and wind chill factors. Oh, yesterday in Durham, we went to Durham for lunch, and just happened to get caught up in a little crowd, and well, Prince Charles was there. So about 10 feet.
Chucky himself.
I waved. Yeah, he was there.
Good stuff.
He was being feted, walking around, opening things. Stuff like that.
Like just other people's bags of sweets. You just opening them and throwing them back at them.
As one does. That's right. Yeah.
Just goes around opening people's flies on the trials. Don't let's look at that. All right. There's a tiny bit of a delay, so we'll work with it. But it's probably for today's it's probably time for the quiz, isn't it? We've got 38 people here roughly, so thank you all for coming. Ed's 38 back in their house. If everyone wants anyone wants a drink from the bar, make sure you ask Paul. Paul he's been drinking himself. He's behind the bar, so you've got to lean over and just say what you want. What's your choice of tipple today, WNL?
I'm having a tea.
It's just a tea. Just a tea today. A Purdy's Edge,
just a tea.
Jack Little, a G&T for Alec John Turner. Well, it is lunchtime, so that means it is time for us all to drink responsibly, of course. So make sure you if you are having a tipple today, do it responsibly, carefully, conscientiously, all of the correct words. All right, so today we're doing a quiz, of course. So why don't you let us know, first of all, what the rules are, and then what this round this week is all about.
Okay. Right. Well, the rules. The rules are quite simple. You won't be able to see the chat stream's answers because you'll have turned it off, and you'll be deliberating while they're giving me their answers. I'll take their first three answers. If we have consensus, that's their answer. If we don't, then the first answer they gave me will stand as their answer. We'll have 10 questions today on ducks, because that was what we agreed, I think, a fortnight ago. All about our feathered friends, supposedly.
Very good. Okay. So that's it, and we'll know if you're cheating, so no Googling, the first thing that comes to your mind, but also be very careful and considerate of the other 36 people here in the chat there or thereabouts, and make sure, because we don't like cheats, and we'll know. We have a sixth sense for it. WNL has an alarm that goes off in his house, and it bothers everyone in the whole neighbourhood. It's very loud,
yes. So
you wouldn't want to do that to them. Kirkhamers, because also they're quite... Well, you don't want to ruffle the feathers of the locals. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to duck and cover because that joke was terrible. I can hardly believe it. That one was good. I can hardly believe it.
Can hardly.
Can hardly. I can hardly believe that.
Hardly, yes.
That's a classic. I'm going to write that one down. All right. Goodbye, chat. Good luck. See you on the other end of this quiz.
Go.
I'm ready. I cannot see them.
Okay, right. It's question number one. All about ducks, okay?
Yes.
Are we ready? Okay.
Always.
Now we've had Gordon Gopher
Yeah.
and Rat. I'd like to know, what was the name of the puppet duck which appeared on the CBC program The Broom Cupboard alongside presenters Andy Crane and Andy Peters? I think he debuted back in 1988, was actually the British Olympic team's mascot at the 92 Olympics.
Okay.
What was his name? The name of the puppet duck.
You're breaking up a little bit, but we did hear the question. Just go for it. Run through the question one more time.
The name of the puppet duck, which appeared on the CBBC program The Broom Cupboard, alongside presenters Andy Crane and Andy Peters. What was the name of the duck? I think it was originally bald, but then it had a little green Mohican. They sewed that on eventually. What was his name? Question one.
Well, go on. Have they got it?
I have their answer.
Is it Ed the duck?
It's Ed the duck, yes. And as far as the chat stream is concerned, well, we'd had to get that in there. Yeah. Some had 2 Ds, some had 1. It was originally 1 D, but quickly D's was bald. Quickly acquired some green hair. So Ed the duck, it's 1 apiece.
Yes.
Both you and the chat stream have succeeded in answering that one correctly. We're off to a flying start.
Hey.
Even worse than yours. Question number 2. Simple 50-50. Listen very carefully to the question. In similar conditions, which stays fresher longer? Duck eggs or chicken eggs?
Ooh.
Simple 50-50. Which stays fresher longer? Duck eggs or chicken eggs?
That's a good question.
In similar condition.
That's a good question. Oh, it's tough. Sorry, but
I have their answer.
If there's a little bit of breaking up happening on your end from the internet. I can't really do much about that, but hopefully you're coming through clear enough. I'm gonna go for duck eggs.
You're going to go for duck egg.
Why not?
Reason?
My reason?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I don't have one. I'm sorry.
Have you one?
Literally 50% guessing.
Well, you're 50%. Well, you're 100% correct. Yes, it is duck eggs. They have a slightly thicker shell and just protect it better. Yes.
Excellent.
And well, it's still 2 apiece. The chat stream have also got it correct.
Well. Boy, oh boy, oh boy! It's exciting times.
Boy. Okay, question number 3. Number 3. Over to the serious stuff. Donald Duck has 3 nephews. 2 are called Huey and Louie.
No.
What's the third one called?
Those are the 2 that I.
Donald Duck has 3 nephews. 2 are called Huey and Louie. Yeah. What's the third one called?
I know.
I have.
I'm staring you down. Oh, you got it already, Dewey.
Dewey is correct. Yes.
Dewey, Louie, Dewey.
Dewey and all that, and yeah. There's dew on the ground. Your library books are dew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dewey.
And do you have a reason for that? Yes. Okay. Fine. Great. It's 3 apiece. Perfection for both you and the chat stream. Question number 4 in this round, all about ducks. It's bingo time. Okay. I'd like you to do a little bit of addition here. If you added together 2 little ducks and 2 fat ladies, what would be the total? If you added together ducks and 2 fat ladies, what would be the total?
Is hard. Let me just. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, write it down.
Yeah.
More than your fingers and toes.
Okay, got it.
You got it? Okay, I have their answer. What's yours?
110.
110, yes. 22 fat, the 2 little ducks, 2 fat ladies, 88, yes. 88, 22, 110. Well done. Perfection. And, well, the chat got it as well, yes.
Well done, guys.
We were slightly too hard, I think, week before.
It was very difficult about trousers. It was very difficult.
Trousers and trousers-related things. I think it was 6-4 to the chat stream that day. Very good. Proved that none of you were cheating. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Question 5. Number 5. Okay, multiple guess. Ducks. Are they herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores? We're talking about eating habits. Ducks, are they herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores?
It's a really good question.
And I have their answer.
I think that they have little sharp teeth. They do have the little sharp teeth for chewing through meat, like fish. But I reckon they're probably both, so I reckon they're omnivores.
You reckon they're omnivore? You are absolutely correct, yes. They'll eat tiny animals as well as aquatic plants, yes.
Creepy little
5, perfection.
With the teeth.
And the chat stream has also got perfection. Gee, it's gonna be who gets one wrong today.
I hope so. It's almost certainly going to be me.
Here we go. Question number 6. Bombay duck has always been a staple item on a British Chinese restaurant menu. What sort of foodstuff is Bombay duck? Bombay duck. It's a staple item on a British Chinese restaurant menu. What sort of foodstuff is Bombay? I have their answer.
Peking duck is the wraps, like the little. This is making me hungry, by the way. Bombay duck. Bombay duck. What kind of food stuff is Bombay duck?
I suppose politically correct, we should now say Mumbai duck. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know it. Is it just like a sauce? Is it like a noodle dish? Is that the kind of answer you're looking for?
A noodle dish. I want to know actually what it is. Bombay duck.
I'm assuming it's just a piece of duck. Is it not? No. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll let everybody down. I don't know. Is it a cracker?
Take a wild
crackers.
Guess.
Crackers.
A cracker.
Yeah.
We're all quackers. Yes. No.
Hey, and that's what you come here for every week. Thank you very much. Go on. Yes.
It's actually dried fish. The buffalo fish, dried. Yeah. If you order Bombay duck, you get dried fish.
Did they get it?
They got it correctly. Yes.
No.
Absolutely. You are now one behind. Yes.
My next a very specific question that I am more likely to get.
Well, my next question is actually related to the question about Bombay duck, and it's simple 50-50. It's true or false.
Okay.
I'll make a statement, and if you agree with it, then you say the entire word true, or you say the entire word true, or the entire word false. Okay. Here we go. In 1997, the European Commission actually banned the import of Bombay duck into the UK. Is that true or false? In 1997, the European Commission actually banned the import of Bombay duck.
This is exactly the kind of information that I have no idea about. So.
Well, you guessed correctly last time.
Yeah. Yeah. I did indeed. Hold on.
I have their answer.
I'm not Googling, by the way. I'm changing. I was just changing the details of the stream. I wanted to change it to Elite because it was on talk shows just as a little tester, and I feel like it's not bringing in the same original Elite community, and that's a problem for me. Go on. True.
Sorry, you've cut out on me. Your answer.
True.
True. It is actually true, yes. The ruling was eventually over. I think the Indian Commission actually had to get involved. But for a while, yes, they tried to keep the Bombay duck out of all of Europe, actually.
Wow.
So true. And well, guess what? You're still one behind because the chat stream got it correct as well.
Okay.
Okay. They're still perfectly poised for a perfect score. You're one behind. Time to catch up, though. Question number 8. Number 8, arguably the best. Yes.
You're breaking up a little bit. Sorry, I do apologize. Just Try whatever you were saying again.
Arguably the best Marx Brothers film ever, this 1933 movie features the word, you guessed it, duck. What's the film called? Arguably the best Marx Brothers film ever, a 1933 film. The title features the word duck. What is the film called? I have their answer.
I would have thought I would get this kind of thing, but
I think actually Laurel and Hardy had a film in 1927 by the same name, if that helps.
I don't know the answer, and it makes me sad. Duck. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass. I can't even think of anything creative. It's been one of those kinds of weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, it's been one of those kinds of weeks. Duck and cover.
Duck and cover. No, it's actually Duck Soup.
Duck Soup.
And if you haven't seen it, please do. Please do. It's one of their better films.
I may even have seen it before, but
probably.
I can't even string a coherent sentence together today, apart from that one, which is quite good. All right.
That wasn't bad. That was. You'll be sad to hear though that you're now 2 away from the score of the chat stream. The champ's got 8, and you've got 6.
I like the fact that you know all this stuff, though, chatters. Well done. You go for your perfect score, please. Let's see how well I can do. But I want you to get the perfect score today. Please do. Come on. You got this. I believe in you.
Okay, question number 9. Now, again, no cheating. Has to be what's in your head. Put it down on the stream, or yes, verbally, Edward. Here we go. It's a cricket question. What is it called when the batsman gets out to the first ball he faces in his innings? There's a special term. What's it called when the batsman gets out to the very first ball he faces in his innings and he doesn't score?
Well, it's duck related, obviously. So, I was doing really well with all the duck puns earlier. Duck eggs.
Duck eggs.
Duck legs. 2 ducks' legs.
2 ducks' eggs. Quack, quack.
Two quackers. A quack.
I think you're grasping at straws here.
Yeah, I am. Go on. Tell me the answer. I've passed. Passing alarm.
It's actually a golden duck. Yes. I mean, if you're out for nothing whatsoever, that's just a duck. Okay, out for a duck. But if it's your very first ball that you're out to, having not scored, it's a golden duck. Okay.
Golden duck.
Yeah. I mean, you can
I never
block him and finally go out for nil, and that's still a duck. Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, there's another one. I think if you actually go out, have a ball, maybe run out, even though you've never played a ball, that's a diamond duck. So there's a variety of different ducks.
I like all of these. These are all fun. So how many more questions remain?
1 question. And they're still on for the perfect.
And I can still win it.
Well done.
Well done to everybody.
You can still, do better.
I can still win.
Yes, that's right. Right.
I need to keep that. I did imagine that I can still win, just in case.
You can win this question. Yeah.
Just from my imagination, just
it's
keep me going. So there. They've got 9. You've got 9. They've got 9.
That they have not.
I hope you give them a nice easy one.
This next one is a simple multiple guess.
Oh.
Simple multiple guess. I'll give you the correct answer and a couple of wrong. All you have to do is, pick out the right one. The Mighty Ducks. It's a 1992 Walt Disney sports comedy drama film starring Emilio Estevez. Now, the Mighty Ducks themselves, did they play baseball, ice hockey, or basketball? The Mighty Ducks, 1992 Disney film. Sports comedy drama starring Emilio Estevez. The Mighty Ducks themselves, did they play baseball, ice hockey, or basketball?
They, of course, the famous V formation towards the end of the film, which would never work in real life. And they went quack, quack, quack when they were getting ready to go. They were, of course, an ice hockey team.
They were a youth ice hockey team. Well done. You're back in the fray. But you still lost by 3. Yes, they got it right as well. So 10 points.
10 points?
To 7 points. Perfection
well
for the
done,
chat stream
everybody.
today.
Round of applause, please, for the chat stream for yourselves.
Yeah.
Very good. Well done. I mean, last week, like you said, last time we were here, they only got 6 and I got 4. So, the quizzes, they're up and down. You like to make people feel intelligent, you want people to come back, but at the same time, you also want to make people feel challenged. So how did you do individually? I'm bringing the chat back up. Hello. How did you all do? Did you do well? Who thinks that they would have got all 10 on their own? We only got 9, says Muslim Bond. What?
I think Commander Ushani did very well. Got the golden duck, and then we had some ducks afterwards. So, yeah.
By the way, so I was talking to we dropped the duck. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. So I got one right. I also saw one question. He said, "Oh, I mean, did you reach a Concorde? Oh, we were in a flap," says McCurtains. Oh, dear me. Thank you, everybody, for coming along and doing the quiz today. We've got a biscuit review happening in about 10 minutes' time. So it's good fun. I'm looking forward to this one today. It should be really... Someone's just waddling along as usual, says Jester D. Very good. Golden duck is not the same as a duck. I don't understand. You missed a quiz about ducks, says Dunbeal Hunter, with a really creepy-looking duck cartoon. I'm not sure what that's from. By the way, I was talking to my dad at the weekend because I went to see him in the Northwest. Didn't we have a lovely time? We went to the pub. You played.
We had an excellent time, yeah.
You were a very good pool player. I watched you and my brother-in-law, your son-in-law, do incredibly well at pool against these youths, and they thought they were really good, and you smashed them, and it was great fun to watch that. And we watched Liverpool together. Liverpool won 2-0, and I was indifferent about it, but you seemed to care, so that was good.
Hey.
I enjoyed it. Actually, I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy watching it. But one of the things we were talking about there was that you like to you've got an image in your mind of what all the chatters look like, and one day I feel like we should maybe try a new feature where you draw one of them, a different one every week, and then you can sort of take a photo of it and get him to take a photo of it or something and send it to me and I can put it up on screen. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, fine.
A little sketch.
Yes, I do have. Sadly, I do have. They're all very well
you have
cartoonish.
mental images of the regulars, right? So who are we going to go for first in the chat? I mean, everyone's going to say themselves, obviously. But Jack Little says, "I will not be drawn." Jack Little does not want to be drawn. Alec John Turner. So who give me some of the names, because I've met these people in real life. But you're just going to go off their name entirely and like what your sort of mental image of that person is. So you've got I don't know, who is one that sort of stands out? You said Ushiny. What about Ushiny? Ushiny's a regular.
Ushiny, Honey Thief.
The Honey Thief's fun. Yeah. Jester D is a regular. It's a very
yeah.
That might feel like an obvious one. I don't know. You have some fun with it. If you want, I'm not forcing you to do this because I mean I know that you're very busy in retirement land. You are making an entire extension on the back of the house, which is really, really. I know you're not building it, but you've been sort of helping and doing all that.
It is coming along. Yeah. Far too much work for me to, that I'm involved in. That other people, yes.
Cool.
Well, I can't stay away from it. The painting parts, the little bits, and yeah, it has to be done.
Nice one. It's good though. It's gonna be fun. Right. So everybody, next week turn up to see who WNL has chosen to draw. You've got a fun little sketching style. So I'm looking forward to seeing. People shouldn't be expecting.
It's not going to be.
Yeah.
It's just going to be. In fact, I might even just do it. Well, no. Do you want it in advance so you can put it up somewhere?
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, because it'll be my quick sketch like in my head, yes.
No, it'll be great. It'll be great. Don't expect something incredible, but it is quite fun. All right. We've got another quick feature, of course. Well, first of all, let's pick what's next week's quiz going to be all about. So next Friday, I'm sure we'll be on. I don't see any reason why we're not. I haven't got anything else booked in. So next Friday, at 1 p.m, same time, it will begin, or roughly, because I'm always late, we'll begin the Biscuit quiz. So what should next week's topic be? Please put it in the chat what you think next week's topic for the quiz should be. And then we'll pick something from there. And then, of course, we'll do Book of the Week, which is just a really 2-minute quick feature. And then it'll be time for today's Biscuit review, perhaps with a special guest. I'm going to go see if I can grab somebody from around the corner. Jack Little says Ed's childhood. Of course, Jack Little says that. Very good. Winter sports. That's a nice one. It's topical. Very good. Geese. Bees. Bacon, says Live Radio. Bicycles, says Shan. Hello, Shan. Famous storms. Characters named Ed. That's quite fun. If I say so myself. Windmills in popular culture. I can name one. And that is in Jonathan Creek. Famous Edwards. Events appearing in the Gwyn Thomas memoir, A Few Selected Exits. Well, somebody's been reading this week. RKM Gaming says characters not named Ed. Different types of wood, says Frank Miner 29049. Famous Dutch people. Unlikely heroes. Jonathan Creek. British Olympians. Disused London underground stations, which is a fascinating topic. The luckiest people ever. That's fun. Like luck, people who have lucked out. But that's a really fun topic. Might be difficult to do a quiz on, but it would take a lot of research, I imagine. Unpopular facial hair. Excuse me. I think is that a dig? Is that a dig? Sherlock Holmes. 2 people said Sherlock Holmes there, next to one another. That's interesting. The numbers between 1 and infinity. H.G. Wells novels. Famous scams. Sherlock Holmes, says the Honey Thief. Apparently, Sherlock Holmes is a... So people are saying Sherlock Holmes. Well, we're tied. Sherlock Holmes it is. There's 4 people have said it at least. So next week is going to be about Sherlock Holmes. Or maybe detective mysteries. Or I don't know what you want to do. You're the quiz master. You decide.
We'll go with Sherlock Holmes. I mean, it could be specialist in such a way that Edward should possibly do some research to stay up with him.
Okay, yeah, I'll do. Yeah. I'll read a Wikipedia article about Sherlock Holmes. So please, chat, do not go into the Sherlock Holmes Wikipedia, and edit it to fool me, because that would be mean of you. Although it would be quite funny. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes is a silly quiz. It's too elementary.
Too elementary. Yes, I like that.
And that will probably come up next week as well. All right. And what's today? Well, you can see the books on the shelf behind you. What is today's book of choice?
Well, I've actually got a first edition, and it's a very valuable first edition. Valuable to me. It's a 1981 first edition of Collins' complete do-it-yourself manual.
Okay. First edition. What year was that from?
It's 1981, and I've pretty good condition. It's an absolute wonderful gold mine. 512 pages of anything and everything that could possibly be done to a house, and it's come in quite valuable over the years. And now with the extension, it's actually going along well. It's got wonderful chapters like infestation, rot, and damp.
Very nice.
All of how to cope with those things when they happen. It also makes a very pleasing sound when you close it.
You could probably club somebody to death with it as well if you ever need some defense. Don't do that though. That's
getting rid of the getting rid of an infestation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming along today. It's been great having you here, as per usual. People stick around because in a few minutes' time we'll be doing the Biscuit review. Today's Biscuit review is going to be good fun, I think. So do stick around for that. I'm going to try and grab a guest. WNL, how was the trip to Japan? Dumpil Hunter. WNL wasn't here. It wasn't that. You haven't been to Japan, have you?
No.
Okay. So everybody, a huge thank you to everybody in the chat so far who's been sticking around, and also a huge thank you to WNL at home as well for being here, being part of the quiz. We'll see you next week.
See you then. well, forward to Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, absolutely. A quiz all next week about Sherlock Holmes. And don't worry, I'll, of course, call you tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Bye.
Call me what?
Hey,
Yeah.
bye. All right. Thank you so much for to WNL for coming along there. Absolutely wonderful as always. So yeah, and thank you for being such wonderful, lovely sports. Right, back soon screen, so you might be able to hear this music. What is that? What's that? Oh, there it is. The music is louder than it was before. And that means that I'm going to go to the starting soon screen, like this. And then I'm going to mute my voice. It's the same day, but it's 13:46. Quarter to the hour, and that means that, well, it's the appropriate time for a biscuit review. You may notice that I am alone. And that's because everyone's very busy. And I didn't sort anyone else out beforehand. So you got me. You all right? You still got the numbers drop off? Not so much. No, not even so much as the woods. I couldn't even stomach an Antonacci. Today. But we do have some biscuits to talk about, some biscuits to review, of course. I'm just going to check this really quickly. Yep, that's working. All right, so today's biscuit review. You know how it is. I've got a spreadsheet. Let's have a look if I can find the original thing. I've lost it, probably. Where is it? So I've got a spreadsheet. Hold on. I can never find it. We've got our biscuits ready. We've got me, got the cup of tea. There's one thing missing. And I forget this every single time, what it is. And this time I literally actually cannot find it. So I don't. Give me 1 minute. I need to find the spreadsheet. Here it is, the official biscuits review tasting spreadsheet. I'm so sorry. Ed, you can take a day off if you need a mental health day. I don't need a mental health day. I'm absolutely splendiferous. All right, so as you can see above me, if you've never seen this before, we have the name of the biscuit, we have the appearance, the taste, the texture, the durability, the dunkability, the post-dump taste, the satisfaction, the moisture, and total. I have 2 biscuits in the room with me today, but I will not be reviewing one of them. I'll only be reviewing one of them today, but I do want to show you something. This is Ed Solis because he spends more time with the chat. I do, of course, Jack Little, absolutely. Commander Pyro Joe is the ever-elusive official biscuit review tasting spreadsheet. It's always getting away. All the way down. As you can see, we've reviewed 168 biscuits. This is 169th biscuit. Let's do a random stop. Boah! The Jumbo Kletzkoppen. Very good. The Tesco Bourbon Cream Biscuits. Very good. In at 73rd place. The Prinz & Roll Choco Duo in at 86th place. And then we have the Balsen Hit White Chocolate Delight. Ooh, very good. All right, well, today's biscuit, we've got 2 that I wanted to show. I'm not going to review both of them, but I wanted to show off this one. We're going to need the Biscam, I think. So let's get that ready. The official biscuit camera to show off this Biscam today for you. Are you ready? All right, so here's a biscuit that we received in the post from one of the local colleges. As you can see, it's from the Muller Centre, Churchill College, University of Cambridge. And they came as samples in the post. I could review them, but the main reason I wanted to show you these off today is for this. Look at this, one of my favourite things ever. So let's have a look through some of the allergens here of this shortbread item. Shortbread, allergens: celery, gluten, crustaceans, eggs, fish. I don't even know what lupin is. Milk, mollusks, mustard, nuts, peanuts, sesame soya, sulfur, pork, and also they're out of date by 1 day, so there ain't no reason that going in my head. And alcohol. They're just some of the allergens that may exist in this biscuit. So I thought that was really fun. We won't be reviewing these today, but I thought it was a little side. There's a little fun aside. I'm not eating them, also they're out of date. Right. And here we go. That's the full list of all allergens that could possibly exist. Today's biscuit is this, the Verkade. Verkade have done very well previously. Verkade is a Dutch company. They previously have given us things such as the Verkade Café Noir, which are very high up on the list. Sorry about my Sharpie collection. Don't look up there. Don't look in the drawer. Don't look in the drawer. We have the Verkade Café Noir right at the top, as you can see. There's been other successes from Verkade, or maybe it's just Café Noir that I specifically remember. Either way, good biscuits. Good. Not Bacardi. Verkade. Lange Nekken, which I imagine means long neck. So there are no points of packaging. They are already open. That's because Bo had one earlier because I wanted it to test whether they were a biscuit or not. I believe that these are biscuits, personally. And there are no points for packaging, but they do look kind of cool, very cute. Lange Nekken, which I think is very cute. In fact, it says apparently koekje, which I know to mean cookies, with milk chocolate and like crispy bits, croccante crisps. So let's see how these do in today's biscuit review. So, here we go. I've got my tea ready. Made with real giraffe. Well, I haven't checked the allergy information, I'm afraid. All right, so these are called Verkade Lange Nekken, which I think is a very cute sounding thing, isn't it? Lange Nekken. And well, first of all, it's green, so it's entirely green. Thanks, Lens. That's very nice of you to say. Oh, they're kind of like a Twix. There's 2 of them. 2 Lange Nekkens. They're not a chocolate bar. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Do you think this counts as a chocolate bar or not? I don't know. Other things have been banned for being chocolate bars. Let's just say. So here's how they look. long necks, like a long. There's something else that these look a little bit like, but I think that it would be maybe slightly crass to talk about on a. Oh, that's a good shout. Ooh, shiny. I can see inside of them. All right, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Let's all look. You ready? No, not very snappable. Not very. There's a very disappointing sound there. It's a twig. If a Twix is a chocolate bar, then this is a chocolate bar. Just inside. Have a look inside. Wait. Oh no, wait. That's the wrong one. Idiot. Trying to get the focus. Okay. There you go. The chocolate is now melting on my fingers slightly. There's no caramel in there. It's just biscuit. It is biscuit. It is with it. Lovely hands. Thank you very much. I got a pedicure the other day. I didn't really. Biscuit, just a chocolate coating. Everyone's happy with the biscuit. Are we all happy with it being a biscuit? Is everyone happy with this being a biscuit? It's a chocolate covered biscuit. My short little sausage fingers. But I always tell you something is a biscuit when it's not, just to get on the list before, so I call foul. It's a chocolate biscuit bar, yes, biscuits. But then that makes a Twix is a biscuit. Maybe we have to get a Twix in here and see how that does on this list. Anyway, appearance. God, I've only got 5 minutes left. All right, appearance. I mean, right. In my opinion, it's kind of attractive looking, and that sounds like a strange thing to say. But I like the little bubbles on there. I feel like it's going to give me a really lovely texture once I bite into it because of the sort of crispy, Rice Krispie style sort of biscuity bits on top. So let's have a. It looks like a poo. That's the truth. Big Fun Art says it. Everyone was thinking it. It looks like a poo. A bit, which kind of puts me off, but at the same time, it's like I do want to bite into it, and it is making me salivate a little bit. So simply because of that, also poo is kind of fun, so 7. You find that attractive, Ed? No. You could probably use it like a straw. Look, I'm giving it a 7. Let's call the whole thing off. Taste, arguably the most important part. Did you hear that? Very disappointing. It sounds like a biscuit. It's got very little taste to it, to be honest. It's more. The texture's good. Got the bite of the Rice Krispies on top. I'm just getting a bit of an aftertaste. Very standard. It's a piece of. It's just a chocolate biscuit wrapped in milk chocolate. Very standard ingredients. Tasty and not very filling immediately as well. It's a biscuit. It is. I'm not sold. It's very standard milk chocolate. Very standard, like digestive biscuit style biscuit. You know, I can't really. It's nothing special. I am going to finish it. I'll finish both sticks. But it is. It's a 5.9. It's not bad. It's not bad. The texture was my favourite part of the experience. A nice crunch to it. Nice peppering of those sort of Rice Krispies on there. The digestive is nice. I'm just saying it's nothing special. So you're right, actually. You're right. It's very inoffensive. So I'm going to knock it up a few to 6.2. Thank you very much for your input there, Frank Miner. It's very important. I'm just imposing things right now. Don't bend to bow pressure, Ed. It's not a biscuit if it's like a Twix. It's not like a Twix. It's not. It really, I promise you, it's not like a Twix. A Twix has the sort of quality to it that feels like it's a chocolate bar, or maybe it's just something that you can buy individually wrapped in a shop. I don't believe that you can buy these individually at a sort of. I think these are like a supermarket style thing. If you follow my reasoning there, the texture was more impressive than the taste. I'm going to knock that up to a 7.1. The durability. What do I know? I chew lumps of coal. It's not a nice biscuit. It's a nice enough biscuit, but it's not a branded nice biscuit. The durability. Hey, guys, I didn't even think about the durability because, but then I also do take into account the chocolate melting on my fingers a little bit, but then you would use the packaging. But then also the packaging kind of makes it more of a chocolate bar. Ooh, look, I'm going to take a vote. I'm going to take a vote in the chat in a bit, not later at the end, whether we disqualify this or not. This is a collaborative effort. But durability is well, it's high. It's high. Didn't even think about it. 8.5. Dunkability, some people's favourite. Let's follow it in. Are you ready? Looking good. Looking strong. The milk chocolate is melting in my finger upon my fingers. Triple dunk, holding it in there for a nice long time. You can see the tea reacting chemically. Right, it's not even moving at all. It's not moving at all, ladies and gentlemen. It's a strong dunker. It's a strong dunker. It's a strong dunker. You ready? This is a serious debate whether this is a biscuit or a chocolate bar going on. And I have to say I do understand Shan's reasoning and his logic. The dunkability is very high, it's got to be. You could have left that in there forever. It's a 9.6. No, it's a 9 because I'm going to knock a full point off it for the coating getting soggy on my hands as I'm trying to dunk it. And it kind of, it's a very tough biscuit. Same, didn't affect the taste of it at all. In fact, if anything, it made it slightly worse because it felt a bit damp and strange. You go ahead, you eat that pooey biscuit bar. It's a weird thing to say. Hey, satisfaction, 7.7. Moorishness, 7. Giving it a grand total of, let's see, everyone, 50.5, 58.5. That's actually really, really good. So now in the chat, please, I'm going to go by what you say, but if it's close enough to how I feel about it, then I might make an executive decision. But I also want your input right now. Go. Tell me, because it's put it up into 70th place. 70th place is where it's gone to. Where do you think? Straw poll. Lave Radio has made a straw poll, so click on Lave Radio. Thank you so much, Lave Radio. Click on Lave Radio straw poll for me and make your vote. I'm going to cast my vote too. I've cast my vote. This is the most important vote of all time. So I'm seeing 0 votes so far. Oh, here come the votes. It's looking, oh gosh, these votes are coming in thick and fast. They're up and down. Look, there's 50-ish of you here. Please, your votes count today. If there's ever been an important debate in this country, it is this debate right now. That's what we're doing next week, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we're doing. We're going to do a special live stream, and it's going to be called the Jaffa Cake Debate. On one side, I'm going to have a representative from the Jaffa Cakes Are Cakes debate, and on the other side, I'm going to have a representative from the Jaffa Cakes Are Biscuits debate. We're going to create a straw poll, and we're going to settle this finally here. I don't know what day it's going to be. Get ready for that. I will be promoting it all week on my Twitter feed. It's the best idea I've ever had. And yeah, so we've got 27 votes are in. There's more people. There's more people to come. There's more people. Come on, everybody. Get voting. If scramble to find your phone, quick. I'm going to close the vote at 38. And if that doesn't happen, then we're going to be here forever. I'll close it at 8. Jaffa Cakes aren't biscuits. I believe that too, but well, I can't be biased, can I? One last click on that straw poll. Come on, we can get a few more. I know there's lots of lurkers that are too busy doing real things to click on a thing, and I understand that. It's important. It is. All right, Shan's exactly right. It is. We're closing it. We're closing it now. Oh, no, we've got another vote. It's now 50-50 exactly because somebody wanted to be a nuisance. It's gone back to 52-48. It looks like the consensus is roughly in. If I was Jon Snow or the other one, who's the guy who walks around and goes, look at the votes who are coming in, and we can pretty much predict how the rest of the votes are going to go. Yeah, so it looks like 31 votes are in, 55%, 17 votes say that it is a chocolate bar. More people coming in for the chocolate bar now. We've got 33 votes saying it's a chocolate bar, not a biscuit. Looks like the people have spoken, and who am I to deny what the people say? The Russians are tampering into the results. It is official. Britain is leaving the biscuit. The Verkade Lange Nekken has been absolutely disqualified. And that is a big shame. Being a chocolate bar. It's a big... The team behind it are absolutely... It needs to be caps, doesn't it? No, we'll just bold it and red it. There are no hard and fast rules to this spreadsheet, as you all know. I also don't know... There it is. There you go. Disqualified for being a chocolate bar. Well done. Well done, everyone. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, Bo. I'm going to sit here and eat this. But I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming along today. And thank you to everybody who comes along and watches all these streams. The people have spoken. You are the best people. Thank you. So, well, you know what this calls for. I'm going to save this. I'm going to close that down. And say goodbye to everybody who's been here this week. And thank you to everyone who's watched all of the streams. To everybody who's tweeted at me or said hello or done something nice, or just been lovely and had a lovely week. So thank you so much to 41K3, Alec John Turner, Almost Different, Araya, thank you Beaumont, thank you Big Fan Art, thank you Commander Aziron, Commander Benkai, Commander Fanshud, Commander Lenslar, Commander Ooh Shiny, Commander Pyrojoke O'Brien, Creepy Old Sister, ooh, how did you get in here? Durgel, Frank Miner, 2949er, Fumballs, Fusion 4991, Jack Little, thank you to Jester D, thank you to Kevlin, Lave Radio, Lockhart 97, Lord Shooty, hello, you fancy a spot of shooting? This weekend we're going to get some pheasants together. Mad Plan, Malik VR, hello Malik, Molly 71, McCurtains, Millstone Bond, Not Biffle, Orange Spark, Panda Trap, RKM Gaming, Shanaria Ranale, Silver, Stephen Carey, Sugar Pixie, Tamawin, Vermy Thief, Toddler from Hell, Tricky Twitcher, Trippy303, Toddler from Hell, my niece is in here, Trippy303, Uber Dodo, Wicked Willy, Wobertide 76, Wolf's X12, XLG47, and Sick Boy, all the way from that film Trainspotting. Did anyone hear my stomach then? Before we go, it's very important. There's something happening right now. It's a lovely charity drive, so don't leave just yet because I'm going to be hosting it. I think, how do you do that again? You used to be able to just press a button where you could just press a button and it would go to raid, or like I thought it was like a... How do we rate? Anyway, there's a charity event happening right now. I don't know what they're playing or what they're watching. It's Project 168. I don't know who's on it, but they're raising money for charity and they're doing a great thing for charity. They've got 166 viewers so far, which is really, really good. But we're going to send people over there right now. How do I do this? Go over, make some noise, and tell them where you came from, and donate £1 each to charity. 47 quid, hey, that's going to help, right? /host. It used to be that you could just click a button. Project 168. Head over there, and have a good time. See you next week.